We live in abundant world with all kind of beauty procedures, and I think with each new year they become normal to our daily life. So at times throughout the years I actually felt the need to do them because it's something that everybody does. And only with time I've come to a place where I choose them wisely, because they do cost us money, energy, and I think even the most precious is time. So hello there, I'm Nora, and today I'm gonna share the beauty procedures that I don't do and also why I don't do them. So the first one in this list gonna be manicures and pedicures. And first of all, I should say that I tried them. I tried the, I think they called acrylic kind of nails for a while when I was a teenager. And I wouldn't say I didn't like them, but it still comes to a cost to have your nails done. So first of all, for me it would be inconvenient, as I do play instruments like piano and guitar. And if piano, can survive some nails, guitar, I wouldn't say so. So first of all, it's simply inconvenient for me. As also when I used to make them, they were acrylic kind of nails, so it's not just a nail polish or gel polish on your own nails, but they would put some material. I don't remember, the gel, acrylic something, yeah. And they used to make those. And honestly, now as I think about it, I think I always felt a bit scared for them, that some wrong movements and they gonna break. Because in my real life, I always try to maintain them short, because I also don't really enjoy long nails. But if you use like the regular polish, I think I would always feel worried if it's gonna chip or break, because sometime in my life I used to have just a regular polishes. I also wouldn't say that it's quite cheap. For them to be done, I think it's at least 30 euros, and I think you need to redo them, I don't know, every 3 weeks, because they grow really fast. I mean, pedicures, it's kind of different thing, because nails, they grow so much slower, but I still choose to against it because it's also not as cheap. And also, as I think we all know that on our nails, we can see the signs if there's something wrong with our health, when the white spots show up. And I think they are like really important as well indicator if there is something wrong. And the second thing is the eyelashes. And by the eyelashes, I mean the extensions. The classic one, the 2D, 4D, there are lots and lots of variations. And I would say also it is inconvenient for me, because there is just too much struggle with them. First of all, you need to lay there, I think, for an hour or two just to make them done. You need to sleep specific way, wash them specific way, and maintain them. And that's just an additional work for me. Why would I do that when I need to just apply mascara? And if one of them, they're gonna fall out, and believe me, they're gonna fall out, I don't know, somewhere from maybe here or here, you will just have an empty spaces, and in my experience it doesn't look as good. Yeah, and the price, it's also not as kind. I think it's also around 30 euros to make them, and I think they also last maybe up to a month. Well, I don't remember if I mentioned on the manicures and pedicures at point, but I also don't like to have something like fake unnatural to be on my body with the nails and also with the lashes, because you still feel there's something on you. And I think besides the classic one, they not look as good. Ooh, and also when I did them the previous time, many years ago, I got an awful allergy on the glue she made those eyelashes, and the next day I wake up with my eyes being super red, and I was having some, I don't know, maybe it was the glue or something else, like along my, I think, lash line, and it was terrible. I needed like to cure them for, I think, around a week. So no eyelashes for me. The next thing that I think is popular, but I think I haven't heard of it in a while, it's called the brow and lash eyelashes lamination. I think that's how it's called. Like when they do the brow lamination, I think they make the hairs to stand specific way and not smooth. Yeah, and I think the same kind of for the eyelashes. And I remember my friend, she was doing that, but she was doing that herself. And I think for the price that they ask, I think it's also like 20 or 30. I have no idea because I don't I don't do these procedures. I don't know, they don't make sense to me. They just don't. Like if eyelash extensions, at least you can see them, but the lamination, yeah. When I looked at other people, I didn't notice much of a difference. Next one is a hair removal, the wax, laser, and all kind of removals. I do own just a simple trimmer, and that's how I do get rid of unwanted hairs. But honestly, I tried lots of things. I think I tried the laser one, and I spent around 400 because I went 10 times, and each time I think I paid 40 for the armpits, and actually didn't help me. And it was really sad, the realization that I spent so much more money and it wasn't efficient at all. And I have, I think, maybe not the dark hair, but still, it wasn't as efficient as I thought it would be. So I decided against it. As for the wax, I don't know why I did it, because I went there once just to try it, and it was awfully painful. And you know, for me, the most painful place was my mustache. I just did it just because I wanted to try it out, and I thought that half of my face was ripped off of me. That was awfully painful. So I went there a couple of times, maybe like 5. But also I went pretty far place, you know, I needed to go like I think 30 minutes there, being there. It wasn't as expensive, I would say, but yeah, I decided against unwanted pain in my life. The 5th one is the cosmetologist appointments, because at one time in my life I thought that people go there just because, and like everybody's going there. Because for me, I do understand to go there if you do have some skin problems, or maybe you go there, I don't know, once, twice a year to clean whatever needs to be cleaned. But go there just because, well, if you do so, you live a fancy life. Because I know it's also not cheap at all. I may only assume how much it might be, maybe like 50 or 60. And yeah, and what people do there, I think they do some cleaning, maybe on the face, cleaning pores and whatever. But also I know that people go there just to have some masks being applied, and maybe for somebody it might feel the spa, but once again, it's so fancy and so expensive, and at least for me, for now, it's unnecessary, because you also need, I think, to go somewhere, you know, to the city center to do that. And I don't know, I think I wouldn't like it, because I don't like the feeling of something being on my face, you know, like a sheet mask or some other things. And if I go there and if they're gonna clean my, maybe one day I'll go there, but you know, I think if I go there and they're gonna do something with my face would be mad at me, because it's quite sensitive. I mean, the skin of it. So yeah, it's just I think most of the time it's unnecessary and expensive. And I think even if you have some kind of skin issues, I think first where you need to go is a dermatologist, because I'm pretty sure that cosmetologists, most of the time, they're not doctors. They're just there to maybe make some, I don't know how it's called, I think it's cleaning of your face. And some masks, some treatments. I think it can be used more like a spa for your face once in a while, but not to be something that you do regularly. And then we come to my, not like favorite topic, but very popular nowadays is injections. And now I talk about the filler and Botox and how it's getting normalized with every year, every month, and it feels like everybody's around you doing that. And sometimes I felt myself of being weird. If everybody's doing it, should I do it? But that's just thoughts, don't worry, I didn't. And I think that's a topic that deserves a whole video about it, and I'm pretty sure I will make it. But first of all, we talk that I don't like it. Why I don't do it? Because I don't like it. It's the something that's not supposed to be in your body, it gets in your body unnecessary, you know? And I used to know a girl, and I remember that she told me that she was getting fillers to her jaw, to I think the like nose to remove a small bump, and I think somewhere here, like to the cheekbones. And I was like, okay. But then she told me that eventually it goes away. So you need to do it again. And again, and again. And that's also ain't cheap. They both Botox and the fillers. And now I understand when people do that, and you do it and it's done. No! Even the Botox, you're repeating it. And that is weird for me. Because I think, as we know, the fillers, they don't go away. They still stay there, and most of the time I don't look how it looks on people. It just looks unnatural. Even when it looks natural, I think it looks unnatural. Yeah. And that's why I put these injections in the beauty procedures, because I try to put here common beauty procedures, because I think every second, I think mostly girls do that you know she's done either of them. And I think because it becomes more popular and popular, the price also drops, but yeah. This thing is not for me, at least for now, because I do believe if you don't like something about you, about your face, you spend too much time looking into the mirror. There are other things to do. And I think most of the time when people make those injections for them to look better, feel better, they still be satisfied with something else. So it's like, I think it's like a quick fix. But as I said, it's the topic for the whole video. The things that I could think of that I don't do as I think really popular beauty procedures. But what I do is I do go regularly, quite often, or as much as I can afford, to the massage, because I do have quite a lot of tension, kind of pain as well on my upper body, and I just cannot afford not to go to massage. As I'm doing already yoga, other exercise, no other exercise, I just do yoga. Yeah. And I go to the massage, but I also try to pick not really fancy one time to time, but just a regular one that will help me survive. And also I do dye my hair maybe once in a couple of months. As also I don't go to the salon to do that, because you know it's gonna cost like 70 euros, and that is crazy. I do go to the center where people are learning how to do that, in supervision of people who are professionals in that, and I pay 5-6 times less. Yeah, approximately. So that's what I do. My nails, manicure, pedicure, I do that at home myself. I do have the simplest skin routine that I can have, and keeping it like as easy as possible. All these beauty procedures, it just helps me to simplify my life and leave the space and money for example, more important things for me. Because I know there are a lot of people who, you know, like to be, how would you put it, beautifully maintained, you know, looking good, having everything done, but that's just not for me. I do have priorities on completely other side. So yeah, I need, especially my time. Like if I really wanted to do some nails, I think this 30 euros, that wouldn't be so much for me to give, but as I think I am lucky, because I spend a lot of money per month not doing all these procedures, because I think it can come down to like at least 100 euros per month, and you know, over a time it's a really significant sum. So let me know if there are some beauty procedures that you don't do, but maybe like to do, but you don't do them for lack of time, money, energy, because you know, sometimes it's hard to get up in the morning, but then to go somewhere. So let me know what beauty procedures maybe you don't do, which is considered quite common. And you can as well always check on my other 2 YouTube channels, as the one I have where I post my covers, and the other one is where my official music is being released. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you some other time. Somewhere. By the way, look at that. I'm obsessed with the 19th century, the aesthetics of it, and I think I bought this candle holder for like, what, 1-2 euros, and I'm obsessed. Especially when I come home and it's dark and you just light it up. It's really romantic, I would say. Cheers.